Hi, we're Professor Julia Lynch and PhD student and head TA Abby Dim, here to talk to you about PPE 312, Poli-Sci 236, the policy process.
I'm really excited about this class. So Professor Lynch, what inspired you to turn this into a PaiDEA class, and what are you most excited about?
Well, the policy process is really the central mechanism through which people in a political community deliberate to find solutions to collective problems that face them. So I think it's a natural fit for PaiDEA with its emphasis on deliberation and civic education. So we look in this class at how policymakers come to agreement when they are confronted with four main value contrasts. These are things about which reasonable people can disagree. The relative value that should be placed on, for example, liberty versus equality, both of which I think most people would agree are good things, or equality versus efficiency, the state versus the market as the best method for delivering certain kinds of societal goods, or central versus local control over policy. So we are organizing this class around these four main value contrasts, which serve as themes to bring us throughout the course. What's new this time? We are using an active learning format, which is really exciting because it gives us an opportunity to better understand how policymakers actually make and implement policy. It allows us to practice the skills that policymakers use and to learn how to engage in deliberation with people who may or may not share our basic value orientations. Again, a really important emphasis of the PaiDEA program. So another thing that's new this time is the course has a much more international focus than it ever has in the past. So many students who take this course have interests in policy that go far beyond the US. And we draw from many, many examples of policy areas from outside of the US, both from other countries in Europe and Latin America, and also from international issues. Finally, we have a great new team of TAs drawn from political science, law, and health policy, all of whom have real-world experience in making and implementing public policy. So I am super excited about this. And now I want to ask you, Abby, you've TA'd for this class many times before. What are you most excited about in this new iteration?
Yeah, thanks, Professor Lynch. So there's a few things. One, I'm really pumped for this active learning approach. What that means is that the TAs, which we are an awesome team, so I'm really excited for us to all be learning and working together. The TAs get more time with students, so we get to co-create knowledge in a lot of ways, which is really fantastic. So that's one, this active learning approach. And two is that because we're really drawing from real world examples, which we'll touch on in recitation and in our breakout sessions, we're really going to spend time developing our voice in terms of policy. And this is one of the most important things for students and all of us to kind of go on to democratic engagement, is having a voice and really knowing what we care about in terms of policy values and how to really implement that in the real world. So there's going to be a ton of really great conversations, deliberations, and we'll be dealing with really important issues that have an impact on all of our lives. So this should be a really exciting course in the spring.
Thanks, Abby. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too.
Bye.